Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the long layoff. Feels like it's been forever since I've been in the seat for an official race. Life has been crazy. Season didn't start off well with the first one that I attempted, and then life just got crazy busy. I've had all sorts of stuff going on outside of iRacing, and when I've had time, at times, honestly, I haven't felt like doing it, so it's definitely been a bit of a difference for the last probably month or so, and finally kind of got the itch to jump back in an official and try it. So we'll see what we can do. We are here in the ARCA series, Twin Rig Motegi. A little bit late to the party compared to everybody else this week, so
Get a mic check, please.
later
I got
day
you.
or later race in terms of the week. Weak strength of field, partially due to Twin Ring not being crazy busy, and then
Loud and
also time slot that I'm running, but try to have some fun.
30 laps.
Car number
The track
5
temp is
qualified
1:02.
4th.
The air temp is 78
Wasn't a crazy
Fahrenheit.
good lap, but wasn't terribly far off from what I'm capable of. I've still got a ton of rust to knock off, a lot of things to learn, so got a few
Follow
differences
green in the
for
outside column.
this season. Trying a overlay. Racelabs also have something to help kind of aid my awareness in traffic. Racelabs also has a radar that you can see on the top left of my screen. It'll kind of tell me where people are at, kind of give me proximity as well. So it's just kind of another tool to add to the relative, and then listening to what the spotter, because I feel like sometimes the spotter is not always giving me full information on where the cars are, so it doesn't really detract from anything, in terms of clouding up my screen, taking too much focus away, but I think it might provide some good information. So we're going to see what we can do. No real goals, just want to try to see if I can run somewhat consistent. I know I'm not going to be great just because of knocking the rust off, and obviously if we can stay inside the top 5, that would be good, but just try to keep it clean, get a race under the belts, something hopefully halfway exciting for you guys, and we'll see what we can do. See where one's going to go.
Ready.
One's off and rolling, so you kind of got caught by that. Try to cut to the inside. 7's going to force it down to the bottom. We're going to go 3 wide, just back out, let him go. 7 was able to get a little bit of a better jump. I think the 1's going to be absolutely gone. Trying to get a run off the corner on the 7. Going to have him do our inside. Not sure if we'll clear him before we get into turn 3. He's still there, so we'll get the bottom line to him.
Keep it together, hold your line.
Just going to try to stay a lane off.
Still there, clear low.
Let him go. Push a little wide. It looks like he's going to try to look to the inside of the 2. 2's also looking to the inside of the 4. So we'll back out a little bit. Let them go. See what everybody's doing. 9's the only one behind us. And a big gap behind, so a little bit of wiggle room to kind of wait everybody out. Try to tire save as well. A little hot, had to jump on the brakes to avoid the 7. Trying to get to his inside off of turn 4. Might have scraped the wall.
The leader's just done it, 37.44. The car in front has just done it, 37.65.
Took a little bit of an earlier entry to try to see if we could scare the 7 up. Did a good job combating against us. Try to keep it close to that white line right now. 7 bounces off the wall out of 4.
Fastest lap for Tankers, 37.38.
I feel like we're too far off the 1. Just like I said, again, trying to tire save. Drive it off the right rear. 7 looking to the inside of the 2 here, 3, 4. Loose there off of turn 4, contact between the 7 and the 2. Ah, I should have cut lower. I'm catching off of them. So, stupid mistake on my part. Wish I would have avoided him a little bit more. Hopefully not too much damage. Loose there off of 2. 9 gets by. I was the one on the 4 to pull away quite a bit.
It's now 2.0.
Should have seen that one coming and ducked way to the inside, but it was kind of hard picking up the throttle there. It's just my fault for trying to get too much and stay low, hoping they were going to stay against the wall. Oh, meatball at least. Keep an eye on the gap back to the 9. Keep an eye what he's doing and if the 2's going to also catch up. Terrible entrance out of 4. Exit out of 4. 0.6 back to the 9. 1.1 back to the 2.
0.63. The guy behind has just done a 37.66.
I feel like I'm just putting too much throttle in 1 when I pick it back up. Having to lift off. Maybe a little bit lighter with the throttle. .8 back of the 4, keeping about the same gap back to the 9 and the 2, although I tracked all like an idiot. Alright, reset from that stupid mistake. Doesn't really harm us, cost us a little bit of time to the 4, but 9 and the 2 are about the same gap back. Loose there out of 4. 2 seconds back of the 4.
The gap behind is now 0.
See if we can catch him.
You've just done a 37.88.
Shot 3 a little bit. I think I needed to take advantage of the downshift a little bit sooner. A little bit of time on the 9. Keeping the 2 at about the same spot. Be a third of the way done this time by.
B3.
Too wide in the middle of 1 and 2. Pick up a couple tenths there on the 4.
The gap to Aragani ahead is now 1.87. You've just done a 37.80.
Really just trying to work it off that right rear. See who was able to get by V9. So we'll see if he starts catching up to us. It's 1.3 back. We stayed even with the 4.
Your last lap time was a 37.84.
Assume everybody up front all knows about tire saving here. A lap car coming up the next lap or so.
Jake. The lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to green behind is increasing. It's now
Consistent laps
1.64.
and
Well, that
driving
was
off the right
37.84.
rear without over rotating is what I'm looking for right now. A little bit slow that time out of turn 2. Overshot turn 3 there. Cost us a little bit of time. Lost a couple tenths to the 1, picked up a 10th on the 4.
That lap was a 38.00.
Catch the 19 in the worst spot. He's gonna move high, thanking him. Wait to clear him.
Clear high.
So it costs us a little bit of time, no big deal. Get it back. Just hit him at about the worst spot. Break a little bit sooner into 3. Alright, 3.2 to the 1, 2 to the 4, 1.5 back to the 2.
The lap time was a 38.13.
Really enjoy running here. It's a lot of fun. Didn't run it the first time it was on the schedule a couple seasons ago, but I'm glad I picked it up for the league race and now I can run it. A little loose, they're getting onto the throttle, middle of 3 and 4, kind of killed the run off.
Okay, Jake. Halfway home. Fuel's good.
We're halfway down, 15 to go. Too much throttle early on, kind of push. Cost a little bit of momentum off of 2. You see the 4 able to pull away. No pressure from behind from the 2. Still overshooting 3. Too much throttle there, out of 4. Alright, made some mistakes that lap. Try to clean them up.
That last lap was a 38.20. Gap to green behind is now 1.79.
Still using too much throttle in 3rd gear. Watch with those RPMs getting off. We've got clear track ahead at least. Allows me to just focus on the line. Not do that though. Looks like it'll be a 3rd place finish unless the 4 does something drastic. I'd love to have a shot at him, but not a big deal. I made too many mistakes. Just lucky enough that that contact earlier on didn't give me a meatball. There's another mistake. Also very fortunate the 2's probably got more damage than I do. Otherwise we'd be back and forth. Alright, lost a little over quarter second that lap to the 4.
Okay, Jake. The next car is Aragoni.
Give it a shot. We're gonna have 10 to go next time by, so it's gonna be quite a bit to try to get to him. We'll see what we can do. Drive it straighter out of 4. We'll pick up the throttle a little bit better. Got the 17 to deal with coming up. Pushes way wide in turn 3.
Right side. Clear of pine.
Clear him. 2.3 back, 4.
That lap time was
It's also
38.44.
catching more lap traffic in the 18.
The gap to green behind is now 1.70.
Really got slowed up getting by the 18.
Alright, Jake, you're railing Aragoni in. The gap is
I
1.86.
overshoot turn 3 really bad. Give him advantage getting off the corner, and we still have the 18 to deal with. 0.6 back, one's 4.7 ahead.
38.34.
So cruising out to an easy win. Way loose in the center of 1 and 2 there. Let's see where we catch the 18. Hopefully it'll just go high here into 3 and 4.
On your right.
Didn't really go high.
Outside line's clear.
I also overshot the entry there. Trying to dive to his inside. 1.7 is going to be the gap. 1.6. 7 to go. So get back to being smoother on the throttle, a little bit earlier braking into 3. See if we can dig after the 4. Looks like we're about the same pace. About even with him.
The gap to Aragoni ahead is now
He has
1.72.
given everything.
That lap was a
Can't really complain about that. Still terrible entrance into 3. It's the big area I've been giving up a ton of time this race, but we picked up a couple tenths.
Thank you, Christopher.
5 to go.
Go ahead, TP.
He gets by the 2. There's too much throttle in the middle of 1 and 2. Rotated off trying to get to 4. That's all 2.5 back though, so no pressure from behind. Not a great 3 and 4, cost us a little bit of time. 4.2 is the gap now. The 2 running side by side. They've also got the 9 right behind them. Throttle too much in the middle of 1 and 2.
Aragoni in front is now 1.20.
Have 3 to go next time by. So we're gonna need a big mistake out of the 4 to be able to get there. Especially when I get almost too low. I feel like we're quicker, except for when I do that. Just tipped it over the edge of the wall. Just too many mental mistakes. That's what happens when, again, it's been 4 weeks almost since I've raced official. To go this time by. Still overshooting turn 3. Hold about even. The 4.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Some sort of mistake or wreck out of the 4. You'll get there. Catching the 15 where we are is not going to help things at all. Though he goes high.
Right side.
Thank you to him.
Clear.
Cut the gap almost in half. 6/10 is the difference.
Okay, Jake. 1 more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Try to keep it as smooth as I can in case the 4 makes some sort of mistake, but doubt we're going to be there as I grab the wall out of 2. Just overdrove it.
The gap to Aragoni ahead is now 0.88.
So we'll finish 6/10 behind him. Just unfortunately, too many mental mistakes on my part. Could have grabbed it probably, or at least battled with
Great
him
drive.
for it,
That's
but
the podium.
just way too many mental mistakes. Just kind of got to chalk it up to, again, lack of practice. Been a long time since I've done it, so you can't really expect too much that way. 78, 76 for the right side, so not terrible in terms of tire wear. Drove it off the right rear a little bit better. Wish I would have been a bit better on it and had it closer to like the 80, 82 mark, but overall not bad. We were probably a little bit off pace with the one, just had too much to make up after the contact early on with the 9 or the 7 and the 2. 79.84, so like I said, not terribly far off from the 1. He drove off the right front a little bit more than we did, but not terrible. Unless he went and set a faster lap, we weren't too far off his fast lap either. So let's take a look at the incidents. Grab a look there. Be a few to look at. 8's going to get the wall here out of turn 2. Just enter too high, gets in the wall there. Here's going to be the deal with the 7. 2 kind of got loose, and it almost started as netcode. So let's look at it back. 7's getting the run. He's going to take a very early entry. Not quite there. 2 gives him the inside lane. 7 drives it in, drives it through the middle off. That's where the 2 gets loose, which is what allowing the 7 to get there. The 2's trying to chase it and save it. 7's pushing up, thinking that the 2's probably going to be further outside than what he actually was. And then it actually is netcode that turns the 7 across the 2 that he may or may not have touched. And then he spins off the nose, the left front of the 2, gets the outside retaining wall, it shoots him back, and he's just got it locked down, and then I just flat out, I just did not react enough. I was on the throttle working it, and saw the contact there. Probably should have gotten on the brakes earlier, gotten it to the left a little bit more. I was trying to drive it, but I also thought the 7 was going to be a bit higher up. We clip his right rear. So, again, it could have been a lot worse, but I also could have driven that a lot smarter. So, there's the 10 getting loose. He's going to get the wall after trying to catch it. 18's overdriving the entry into 3 really bad. Pushes up, grabs the wall. 17's going to get the wall out of 4. 17, not sure why he's showing up again. 15's going to get the wall out of 2. Not sure what's going on there. So, car stuff. 13, overdriving 3 really bad. We get way loose out of turn 2. It's right in front of the 2. See him again, 18. He's gonna overshoot that really, really bad. 15 the wall out of 2. Alright, that was it. So, you can see should gain I rating, I think like 30 something. We'll take a look at the results. So, single split, again, just time and late in the week. So, tiny bit of a safety rating loss, 2.15. We were at 2.17. So, licensed up at the end of season 3, which is why it dropped us down. And then I had to try to like Coliseum in the late models, didn't go well. So, got a lot of incident points to clear out there, and this 4X here didn't help. So, of course, 4X was completely avoidable on my part. A little bit of an I rating gain, 37, so just under 3,100. It's got to keep it going. Looks like we were about a tenth and a half off the 4, who set the fastest lap of the race, and we were about 400ths off of the 1. So I feel like him and I were somewhat similar in pace when I didn't screw up laps. Just made way too many mental mistakes. We probably could have had a shot at the 4. I don't think we would have had anything for the 1, although if I had avoided the 7 and the 2 a little bit better, I may have been further back from the 4 and may not have had a shot at him, but I might have also not had any right front damage. I don't know how much that contributed. So, lessons learned, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Feel free to leave any feedback and try to get some more stuff out a little more regularly for you. Maybe get back into your routine, get back to what I was doing before, and we'll see how everything goes. So, until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.